Hello and welcome to the April 19th stream of Skin Deep Development. I am Brendan Chung, and today we are going to continue working on a little shotgun that we've been making for the past few sessions. But before I do that, I want to show a little thing I've been working on, which is button prompts that appear on the screen. So previously, the dynamite weapon just kind of made a circle appear on the wall, but now there's a little text box that appears under it that tells it what button to press. This kind of piggybacks onto the the Doom 3 key binding system. It kind of peeks in what keys are bound to an action, and then displays on the screen. Something that I'm pretty happy with is how the prompt kind of follows the 3D object around. There's some maths happening where it gets the 3D position of the UI, the circle, and it kind of converts that to a 2D screen position. And I think it looks pretty good. The other thing is, let me get blown up. And now there's a little prompt for when you're on the ground. Little spacebar prompt. So you press spacebar and it gets up. Anyways, that's what I did yesterday, and I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks pretty good. It's going to add a lot to the game. Something I've been trying out is, or something I'm wondering whether I should do is, should I add a prompt for items like doors or things on the ground? Like instead of a finger, should it say, the letter E to pick up this thing or to open this door? I'm not quite sure yet. I kind of like the finger because I just used it in so many other games that I've done, but I don't know if I'm just attached to it for nostalgic reasons. Anyways, that's what I've been doing. Shotgun. Bird lawyer asks, are those actual bird noises or are they game birds? Those are real birds. They are outside my window making noises. Okay, so shotgun. Here's what we got. We got a nice shooting animation. We got a idle high to idle low animation. We could pump it. Shoot it. When you're down to a small amount of shells, I think starting at number 5, the ammo belt kind of jump on screen. Boop, boop, boop. We could probably exaggerate that a little bit more. And then you have no more ammo. Let's do a dry fire animation. Let's do an animation for when the shotgun has no more shells inside it and you try to fire it. Let's see, shotgun view. Alright. So what we want to do is we want to go to zero rounds left, plus fire underscore dry fire is the name of this animation. And oops, nope. How about that? Let's give that a shot. 1 to 10. I'm gonna call this fire. Draw fire. Export. Where was I? Where was I? Definitions. Here we go. Shotgun. All right. And we open up the shotgun script. Whenever I go into Notepad++, I like to close every single window except for the things I'm working on. I am personally anti 1 bazillion tabs open. That's my stance on things. I like to keep 2 tabs open. Okay, where was I? Fire. And then we want to add the new fire animation here. Oh, we already have an entry. Well, let's see if this works. Hey, there's our animation. It's not good. It looks like it's just rising upwards. Why? Let's make that better. No, okay. Let's do that. So my goofy trick for doing animations like this is I move the entire thing up here so that the corner of the gun touches this corner. And now, when I go to this frame, I could use that as a reference point for moving it to a good position. Do that. Let's try doing a little bit less. Let's also slow it down a bit. Let's slow it down even more. That looks weird. I don't like that. Okay, let's just stick with what we got. Okay. That's fine. That gets the point across, I think. Brim of Obscurity says, I've missed a few streams. Will the spread pellets decal be last? Maybe. Yeah, we just haven't done it yet. Right now it's just using the pistol settings. So, oops. Oops, what am I doing? Yeah, right now it's just, it thinks it's a pistol. Back. But we will do the shotgun shells, the buckshot spread at some point. Tasty Spleen TVS is Blender 2.77 for format imports exports ? Yeah. So for $100 Cowboy, I was using Blender 2. What was it? I don't remember. It was a pretty old version. And I used that for the exporters that I customized for that game. And then after Cowboy, I upgraded my Blender version to 2.77, and I got my exporters up and running for this version. And I know that 2.8 something just came out, and it's supposedly really, really good, and people like it a lot. But I have a unofficial policy of not upgrading my software during the middle of development, unless the benefits are just really, really high. Otherwise, I would prefer to just stick with old stuff until I'm between projects, and then I will upgrade my stuff. Tasty Spleen says, I know doing MD2 imports is really tough after 2.6. Yeah, that's the problem with upgrading software sometimes. You just break stuff. Okay, so we have a pretty good dry fire animation. I'm happy with that. Oh, yeah, let's check it in. Don't forget to check in your changes. Ooh, wait, I think I was... What was I working on? Oh, that's good. Okay. I'm trying to be better at change log notes. Oh yeah, if there's any subversion pros in the chat right now, I'm wondering if anyone knows about this issue and get aware. I'll sometimes go here and go click on show differences as unified diff. And then when I do that, well, okay, now it works. Anyway, sometimes when I do that, the window just immediately disappears and I don't know what the deal is. Anyways, of course, when I try to show the problem, it works fine. Placer and what else did I change? All right, I think that's it. Ooh, this file's getting so beefy. This is a big Blender file. Yeah, let's find out what else we want to do. We have a fire, pumping. But let's do raising and not lowering animations. It's nice and easy. So go to idle. Where are you? Idle low. Now we create a new animation called raise. How do we want to do a raised animation? So the raised animation is when you switch to this weapon, and the weapon kind of like raises onto screen. And I did some other ones, and they're pretty simple. Like that's for the wire grenade. Hang on, let me reload my stuff. I messed everything up. Alright, so there's a TNT raise animation. There's the wire grenade. I think for the shotgun we might want to get a little bit fancier. Because it feels more appropriate, it feels fancier. It would be nice to see the ammo belt of the shotgun when you raise it up. I would like that a lot. Okay, so we're going to copy this frame and this frame. And let's make the raise animation 10 frames long. About here. Wanted to angle it up a little bit. Go like that. Maybe a bit farther away. I don't know. Let's just try it. Then down here, we want it to be off screen. Let's tilt it down a bit too, just for fun. Okay, so this will be our raise animation. It'll go like that, and then settle down. And we'll see how that looks. Raise. Okay, let's run it. I'll be right back. Okay, shotgun. It's okay. Something that's not quite right about it. Kind of wanted to see, like, instead of being so tilted, to instead make it more horizontal when it pops up. Oh no, actually what I want is I want the shotgun to start at the right side of the screen and then kind of start from the right and move to the left. I think that'll look kind of good. I think it'll make more sense too for like the person who's pulling shotgun out and moving it up like that. Yeah, I think that'll. Okay, let's try that out. So to do that, copy you, and grab you. Okay, so we are going to move it down here like so. Move it up a little bit. And you, I think we can a little bit that way also. A little bit more. Now let's try it out. I don't know, I kind of like it. It's not bad. I like how the ammo belt feed is very prominent. Brax2 says, with that big of an overshoot, it feels like there should be a follow through at the bottom. Something to imply weight. I'm not quite sure what. Can you kind of describe what you mean by that? Yeah, I mean, I would love to check that out. I just don't quite fully understand. I don't know, I'm pretty happy with it. Let's double check it in slow motion mode. It doesn't need to look good in slow motion, but I want to be sure that the gun is not in the off-screen position. I want to make sure that it actually is off-screen and not magically popping on screen. Ah, see, it's getting kind of messed up. So for the off-screen part, I need to make it a little bit lower. Pop. That's why it looked kind of strange. Okay, that's an easy fix. Eldridge Misnomer says, yeah, I agree with Brax too. It should bounce at the bottom of its movement. Oh, is that what you mean? Okay. So, if I understand correctly, you want to add a little bounce at the end to kind of overshoot a little bit. Overshoot a little bit. Okay, let's move this a little bit down like that. It's off screen. Bounces up. Okay. Sorry, I didn't. Okay, so Brax2 says it goes up and down so fast, feels pretty light without a bounce at the bottom. Okay, I understand now. I didn't understand the terminology of what you meant by the bottom. I didn't know that meant like the end of an animation or the end of a movement. Okay, so goes off screen, goes up, does that. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy a few frames. Okay, how are you moving? Like that. Okay, Okay, so I just want to do this. Just like that. I want to overshoot it a little bit. Might be a little bit too much. Let's try that out. Raise. Oops, I'm still in slow motion mode. Could do a little bit more. Even you. Ooh, yeah. That's a good idea. Cool, I like it. I kind of want to see more of the shotgun shells, though. I wonder how far we can get with moving this up a little bit. Alright, I like it. Let's go with that. Cool. Added shotgun, raise anim. Okay. Okay, so we also want to do a lowering animation for the shotgun. So I think that one we want it to be like very what do you call it? Just bare bones. I think making a shotgun appear, making the weapon appear on the screen is kind of an announcement of like, oh, here's the new gun you're using. Here it is. Take a look at it. And it kind of informs a player what they are now equipped with, whereas the weapon leaving the screen, we just kind of don't really care about it because it's not that important and doesn't really give the player any information. So we are going to make a new animation. So go back to idle low. And I've been doing 3 frames for my, oops, let me put away. There we go. Okay, put away animation. So we just want to make it go off screen. It's a little bit tricky to tell what is off screen and what is on screen. Just gotta eyeball it for now. Let's save that. 3 frames, export you, put away. Oh. So I guess we need 2 separate put away animations. One of them for when the gun is in the idle position, and one of them for when the gun is in the aiming position. Okay, so we're gonna call this one put away underscore low. Yeah, okay. Put away low, low. See if it works. Hey, look at that. Looks pretty good. Yeah, very good. Thank you so much for the suggestion of adding a little bounce at the end. That makes the shotgun feel... Yeah, I never thought about it as that bounce making it feel like it has more weight. Like I did that for the shotgun idle high to idle low animation. So when it transitions from high to low, there's a little bounce. But now that I look at it again, if I want to make the shotgun feel heavier, I could probably make the bounce more pronounced. And it would make the shotgun feel heavier. Cool. Yeah, thanks for the tip. That was super helpful. Okay, so we have a put away animation. That looks pretty good. Let's check that in also. I love checking in my files. I love checking in every single change that I do. Although maybe I shouldn't do that because this file is just getting so big now. This kind of takes a while to upload it. Okay. Let's work on... Well, actually, before I do that, let's see what happens when I'm in an idle high position and I switch away from it. Hey, you know what? That looks fine, actually. I mean, it's not great. But I kinda think it works okay. Let's see how it looks in slow motion. When you idle high, then you switch away from the weapon. Oh, I actually kind of like it. I think that works. Like, there's some weirdness with the hands digging into the weapon, but I'm gonna stick with that. I think it works. Dermon Darble asks, what engine is this? This Skin Deep uses the Doom 3 engine. Specifically the DHEWM3 Doom 3 engine port that cleans up a lot of stuff in the Doom 3 engine and is a very good engine port. So I'm kind of building off of I'm using that as a starting point for Skin Deep. Cool. And if you're curious why I use id Tech engines, if you go to my Blendo Games About page, there's a very short little blurb about some of the reasons why I do that. Cool. All right. So we got a shotgun. Looks pretty good. There's some, so we currently don't, we need more idle animations for how many shells you have left in the belt feed. If you look at it right now the belt feed's kind of like flickering back and forth between two different states. And that's because it doesn't have animations. Yeah, we'll figure that out at a later point, I think. What else do we want to do? How about let's work on the shells of the shotgun. That'll be kind of fun. So we're gonna go here. And we're gonna take a peek at how id Software handled their shotgun. And I'm gonna kind of take a look at how their weapon setup works in Doom 3. Where are we going? There should be a file called weapon shotgun.def. Where is it? There you are. Okay, so take a peek at the shotgun. Okay, so there's a spread value. We want the spread to be, what kind of shotgun do you want to do? But a really wide spread. Where's the thing that says how many shells to, how many, the buckshot count? Damage shotgun, projectile shotgun. For some reason I thought that there would be like a value in here that says how many shells to fire, but maybe I was wrong. Okay, let's take a look at their shotgun script. There it is. Fire. Aha, okay. So in the script, there's a call called launch projectiles, and then you just put in how many projectiles that you want. Okay, okay, cool. There's that number. I'm gonna call this shot count. How many pellets do we want? We want 7 pellets. So we go down here. Like that. Spread. Okay. Let's reload our script and see what our shotgun does now. Hey, we got a shotgun. Wow, look at that spread. It is enormous. This thing. Okay, let's tone that down a little bit. It is pretty funny. I am halfway tempted to keep that. Okay, 30 is super big. Let's try 15. Tuning numbers by halving them or doubling them is a good rule of thumb to start with, I think. Okay. Let's go to 7. Feels pretty good. Okay, alright. God, that... We might need a new particle effect for the shotgun. Because using the pistol bullet hit effect right now, which does a lot of smoke, which is fine, because you can only shoot so fast. But, seeing 7 shells overlap each other creates this very strange ball of smoke. Okay, we can work on that. But first, let's check in our cool shotgun changes. Shotgun now fires multiple projectiles. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, let's do a new particle effect. Before we do that, let's make a new projectile for the shotgun. What are you using right now? Projectile shell. Did projectile. Damage shell. Health 0. Da -da, da -da -da. Okay, here's all the particle effects. Is there damage? Oh, damage shell. Okay, so each shotgun shell does 20 damage right now. Let's make that... I don't know, 10. What is all this? This all looks good. Alright, so we want to make a new particle effect. So right now we're using bullet hit dot particle. And we can change that. We can make a variation of that that has less smoke. Okay. I really like smoke that lingers around, like Fear does a really good job at that. Whenever you get in a gunfight in Fear, the room just ends up covered in this gun smoke that just kind of lingers in the room for a long time, and there's something good about that. But for the shotgun, we kind of can't quite do that. Okay, so we're gonna copy this, and we're gonna call it bullet hit shotgun. Sure. Save it to the weapons. And what we're gonna do, what are we gonna do? Duration. 0.8, 0.2. Okay. Okay, let's just make the duration shorter. Used to be 6 seconds. Make it 2 seconds. Bullet hit shotgun. Is that right? That doesn't look right. Let's try that again. Undead Asimov asks, extra stream, question mark? Yeah. So the official times for the Skin Deep development stream is Tuesday and Thursday. But on the other days of the week, if I happen to be at my computer in the morning, then I'll just hop online and do a quick little stream. So Tuesday and Thursdays are more or less guaranteed. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are optional streams. Okay. So okay, I get what's happening now, I think. What's happening is that every one of them is making this giant smoke cloud, when in fact I don't want it to do that. So this is the one that's lingers around for a while. Let's make this invisible for now. This is the one that's does not linger, but stays for a long time. Oh wait, no, we don't. Yeah, this one. Oh, count 24. I don't want 24 particles. Let's try doing 4. Let's try doing 2 particles. Let's try doing 1 particle for you. Oh, that's a lot better. Yeah, I think the smoke, this is much better smoke effect for the shotgun. Oh, I'm sorry, Kat. I didn't mean to do that. No, I like that. Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing else to change in that. I think it looks good. Let's check it in. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, it's nice to have a shotgun that actually works now. So, something else that we want to do is right now, the shotgun is pretty much this automatically reloading gun where, alright, where is it? There it is. What we want to do is we want to make it more manual. We want it so that when you fire it, you have to manually pump it to load a new shell into the chamber. Then you fire it, and then if you try to fire again without pumping the shotgun, then it'll just dry fire. So we're gonna give that a shot. But before we do that, let's do some stretches. Okay. I just finished playing The Order 1886, and I enjoyed it. I had a good time playing it. I think there's a lot of very fun and cool production design in it. When you get to the airship, there's a very good design for how they handle the lifeboats on a blimp. It's like a big metal box with a balloon on top that they kind of like shove down a roller coaster track. It's very good. Anyways, I enjoyed that game. It is also, I think, a pretty good length. Like, I finished it in a weekend. I personally like shorter games, and I thought this one did not overstay its welcome, which was very nice. Okay, so we want to do a reloading, work on the reload stuff for the shotgun. I think we're gonna have to dig into the code. So let's do that. Let's open up the weapon script again. Launch. Okay, so we're looking for a call called launch projectiles. No, not you. Yeah. Okay, it's a weapon. Whoa, check this out. There's a function called launch projectiles ellipse. This must be for some kind of wacky energy weapon or something. That sounds fun. Kind of want to play with that. Anyways, we want to go here. Launch projectiles. No projectiles. Spread. Fuse. Offset. Oh. Launch power. Damage power. Interesting. Okay, silent fire. Position. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. I thought there was code for chambering a new round. Oh, there it is. Okay, if round is not chambered, And clip size is 0. Round chambered equals false. Oh, this must be it. Okay, move the round from the magazine into the chamber. Okay, if clip size, okay, so what we want to do is make this not get called automatically like it is right now. What's the best way of doing that? We can modify this value so that we can call it. We could tell it whether to automatically chamber. Oh, yeah, let's do that. That sounds fine. So we're going to go here and we're going to add a new value called, a new argument called bool chamber new round. Oops. Chamber new round. Go here. Add that. And we also have to change this value and add a new argument, a new float value. Compile you. Then we go to Doom events and modify you. Chamber new round. Now we gotta modify every gun in the game. So we gotta modify the existing calls to use this new function. Yes. So pistols automatically chamber a new round. Shotguns do not. So you get a 0. Okay, let's see if this works. Undead Asimov asked, that game, The Order 1886, got some criticisms upon release, right? I guess so. To be honest, didn't really follow it. I didn't really follow its development that much. I think I heard some people complaining that it's like it wasn't, you didn't do much interacting with the game. There's lots of cutscenes. I mean, there are a lot of cutscenes, but I don't know. The game is really pretty looking. I think a game can have. I think there is no like real objectively best game criteria. I think games can excel in different areas, and I think the Order 1886 excelled in very cool production design and very good like rendering and graphics. And like, I don't know, you don't really see that level of graphic stuff very often, and it's fun to check it out. I enjoyed it. Oh, look at that. We fired, and then we try to fire again. Nothing happens. Pump it. Oh, it works. I'm kind of tempted to make the shotgun, because it is like kind of a pain in the butt to have to manually pump the shotgun over and over again. I kind of want to make the shotgun even more powerful now. partly because it's just such a pain in the butt. Have to pump this thing after every round. This is pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. Feels good. So something I do is that right now you can interrupt the shoot animation with the pump animation, or with the pump action, and that feels pretty good. Like, you can fire as fast as you can pump and shoot. But it would be good to be able to... I would like it if I was able to interrupt the pump animation with firing. So let's see if we can do that. Yeah, this is pretty good. I like this. After every shot. And it's automatically chambered. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day for today. This has been really fun. We made a lot of cool progress. The shotgun, like, works now. That's cool. Like, I like being able to see a thing function the way you expect it to function. Yeah, awesome. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks so much for the suggestions in the chat. It made the shotgun animation we made today a lot better, and thank you so much for that. We will continue next week. I will see you all on Tuesday. All right, thanks. I'll see you later. Bye for now.